Hello, hello. Welcome. Come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the zen. And this is what you should be watching. Okay. What is going on, y'all? Hope everybody is having a happy Saturday. I thank you all for joining me. First and foremost, let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly before we get into anything. What's going on? Thanks for coming back, Candy Love. Happy early birthday to you, girl. Are you partying it up? My brother's birthday was yesterday. All these Aries, child. My family got a lot of Aries. I've been saying happy birthday to at least 10 people a day for the last week. Shout out to the Aries. Hey, Terry. Hi, Daria. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate it. Hey, Book Diva. Happy Saturday to you. I'm sorry, y'all. For some reason, it's one thing or another. This thing is giving me a hard time with being able to look through the comments. What's up, Matthew Wilson? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. Okay, you guys. So what you should be watching. I usually every month at least a minimum try to come up and tell you guys the new things that are coming out to theaters and streaming services. Sometimes I do, special edition ones that could be dedicated to a movie, an actress, an actor, a different genre. But if I don't get to do nothing else, I definitely make sure that I come up here every month and tell you what's coming out this month. And also, if I get to check out things from the previous month, because sometimes when I tell y'all about things, I don't get to watch them, at the same time that I'm telling y'all about them. I see them sometime later down the line, because I normally be so busy with so many of the reviews that I've been, be doing. But because I did have a break from my shows and I also just was taking a little me time, self-care time for myself, I did get to catch up on quite a few things these past couple of weeks, child. So I wanted to just give y'all the update on some of the things that I did get to watch and what I thought about them. And then we're going to go ahead and get into, the stuff that's coming up for this month. So that is what we're going to be getting into today. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't know. This thing is going to be playing games, y'all. It's going to be playing games. But, we still going to make it do what it do regardless. So now, what I got to watch, honey, and what I thought about it. Okay. I'm not going to give no spoilers because I know some people may not have watched it at the same, speed that I'll be watching things. When I do get a chance, baby, I'll be binging like nobody business. Okay, so I know everybody don't watch stuff the same way as me. But Blood and Water was one that I got to watch. And I have to say, I overall love this series. I thought it was a good series and I was into it. I was here for it. But at the same time, baby, okay, this last season to me was not as good as some of the previous seasons. I'll just say that. I was kind of getting annoyed and getting very frustrated with these damn kids. I was over damn pooling, okay, and fix. I was like, what are we doing here? What is going on? What is happening? Okay. And one thing we know we always gonna get when it comes to Blood and Water is a daggone kidnapping. If somebody don't get kidnapped, then something is damn wrong. So it's still a good series. I still would recommend watching it if you have never saw it before. Of course, it is based around, somewhat of a real story that actually happened, where one sister was taken, at birth, and the other sister later on, I believe in high school, she, kind of is searching for her sister, and she does end up finding her, and it's just thing after thing after thing after thing after that, baby. Okay, these damn people got so much stuff with them. It is ridiculous. Never a dull moment. So for me, I did like the first seasons. I thought they were really, really good. I still like this one too, but just not as much as I liked some of the other ones. All right. Next up, I did get to see The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had stopped watching the original Walking Dead. Okay, I had let it go, turn it loose once freaking crazy ass Negan came into the mix. I couldn't do it with him. Okay, I just couldn't. I did not have it for him. So I stopped watching after that. Okay. So I don't know what the hell else happened, but I did know Rick and Michonne. So I was like, okay, wait a minute. Rick is back in the building. Like, let me go see what's going on here. And it started out, okay for me. I was into it. I was kind of confused. Like, wait a minute. How the hell is these damn, zombies just walking around while they still on fire? And shout out to Detroit Kings. He was like, oh, you didn't see season 9 or whatever the heck it was. And I was like, no, I already told you I stopped watching it. And he was like, oh, well, go back and watch that. And maybe one day I will go back, but I just didn't feel like it right now. And I just watched it for what it was. And I don't think you have to see the previous ones to watch this, but I do kind of feel like this was made more for like fan favor, if you get my drift, honey. And it just wasn't towards the ending of it. Again, not trying to spoil it for nobody, but it was just very much giving me what Brillo and Detroit and them would call cartoonish. Okay. That's what it was giving me. So I don't know, like, how anybody else felt about it, and I'll leave it at that. Okay. Another one that I got to catch was Parallel. I was really looking forward to this one just because I love Aldrich Hodge so freaking much. Like, oh my goodness, I love that man. Okay. And I also feel like, and I hope I don't jack up her name, Danielle Deadweiler. I feel like she's somebody to definitely be on the lookout for. I think she's amazing. And so they had me right there. And then Edwin Hodge is actually Aldrich Hodge's brother, which I didn't know until it came to this movie. And I felt like they really didn't give it that much promotion. You didn't really hear a lot about it. I saw the trailer. I was intrigued just based off it being like a sci-fi film. And I'm like, okay, Black people and it's actors that I like. And it's, a little sci-fi going on. We got parallel universes and parallels of ourselves in these different universes. So right there, they had me. And I was looking all over trying to find this movie because when they released it, they only released it in limited theaters. And I felt like they did that on purpose. Okay. But at the same time, I was a little disappointed with it. I wanted a little more. You know how some movies you say, damn, they put too much, or they added too much of this, or they added too much of that. They could have cut that out. I felt the opposite when it came to this one. When it came to this one, I actually wanted more. I actually felt like they could have went more in depth with the story. So if I had any critique, that would be what it would be. But I do kind of want to check it out again because I also feel like it's one of those movies where every time you watch it, you're probably going to notice something different about it. Hey, Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content. Let me just say, shout out to Pretty Girl Loves Content. Child, you are my person of the week. You were supposed to be my person of the week last week, but just because life been lifing, I didn't get a chance to post it. I am going to post it before this night is over. And if for some reason, shine a light on them, hey, okay, if you are not subscribed to Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content, please go and subscribe to her. She be giving us the trap church and just giving us the power breakdowns and, doing the Lord's work and doing the hard work, revisiting, these shows. She's an amazing content creator. So thank you for coming through, Pretty Girl. Child, the next one I watched, and I was late to the party on this one, was Constellation, but this show was something else, y'all. It had me in a freaking hold once I started it. I was here for this, okay? This is another one that's a little bit, sci-fi. So we had Naomi, who was playing like Joanna / Joe. Also kind of different parallel universes, so to speak, but in a completely different way. And then we had Davinda and Rose Coleman that are actually twins that was both playing Alice. And I didn't know that. I thought it was just one person, that was playing the daughter, but it was actually two different ones, twins, that was playing her daughter Alice. So it's kind of like the reality is a conspiracy type of thing. It comes from Apple TV, and not for nothing, Apple TV to me be really putting out some good shows, honey. Okay, they do. They be on top. I've seen more good ones than not so good when it comes to them. So I was like, damn, I was late to this party, but I was glad when I finally joined in. Okay, I like things that's like a pleasant surprise. You don't really know what it's supposed to be about and what's going to be going on, and then you enjoy it, as opposed to some of those ones where you be looking forward to it and then you be like, really? That's it? That's all? That's what y'all gave us? Okay. So I was very pleased with this one. I would definitely recommend it. And I don't know if they're gonna have a season 2. We shall see. Now, Damsel was another one, and I think I spoke about this before. I was here for this one as soon as I seen the preview for it. As soon as I seen that Angela Bassett was in it, it was just like, sign me up. You don't have to tell me nothing else. You got a damsel, you got a prince, you got a dragon, like, I'm here for it. That's it. And it did not disappoint in my opinion. Of course, we had Millie Bobby Brown playing as the damsel, and Angela Bassett was like her stepmother, and baby, they was just trying to do some trifling behind things up in here. So this one definitely, if you just so happen to be under a rock and you missed it, I would definitely suggest that, you check this one out. I enjoyed it for what it was. Invincible, I always love Invincible. I'm an Invincible fan. I'm here for it. Like, I think that Prom is another one that be having pretty decent shows overall. I like Invincible. I like The Boys. I like Gen V. I'm here for all of them. It's not your normal superheroes. There's not none of that Marvel, DC, and none of that. Throw all that out the window. And overall, I liked the season, previous season, but I was a little like shaky with this one with certain things, and like towards the ending, I was a little like, okay, but I still wouldn't say it was trash or nothing, because it was definitely parts that I liked about it, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the other one. I'll just say that, okay. And then, of course, y'all been hearing me talking about X-Men 97. I love me some X-Men. I've definitely been watching this. They have not disappointed me. The only thing that I probably would say was like, what is y'all doing with my girl Storm? Okay, but it actually had me like when one, episode finished and I'm waiting for the new episodes to come. Now I've been going back and watching the old ones in between, waiting on the new episodes to come through. So, hey Kendall, what's going on, girl? Thanks for joining. So yeah, I'm definitely here for that one. And you guys, I talk so much freaking crap about this movie. I don't know if y'all remember, because they've been doing these damn remakes, child, and we still got a whole lot more remakes coming that I'm like, why, like, we don't need y'all to remake every damn movie. I get so frustrated with them doing over movies that's already been done, with them turning TV shows into movies into TV shows. Like, why are we here? You know what I mean? I'll just be wanting them to get some daggone original stuff going. Like, I feel like it's kind of lazy at this point and we just doing it to do it. I don't know. But I will say that I was over here, so pissed. Like, why are they bringing back another Roadhouse? We already had a Roadhouse. That's a classic with Patrick Swayze. Da 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 da. And I still feel that way to a certain degree. I feel like they could have actually probably named this movie something completely different. It didn't even have to be Roadhouse, but it would have still worked for me. Like, I actually enjoyed this movie, y'all. I was like, okay, I might have to eat my words, and not for nothing, I am a Jake Gyllenhaal fan. Like, he be acting his behind off. He done act in a whole bunch of movies. One of my favorite movies with him is Source Code. I have watched that movie so many freaking times it don't make no damn sense, okay? I'm going to just say that. I probably know all the words. Then another one I like from him is like Day After Tomorrow, Southpaw, Prince of Persia. Is a lot. So I was like, not for nothing, I think I might have kind of jumped the gun here. I might have spoke too soon. This and my man Jake, because I was here for this. I was in the house yelling, screaming, like, yeah, kick his behind. And I was all into it. They had me, at hello, as they say, like right from the beginning when the movie started. I was intrigued. I wanted to know what was gonna happen with his character. I love the little girl. I believe her name was Hannah Love. I think, she was a big part of the movie. Now, I will take some points off for Connor McGregor. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. But once he stepped on the damn scene, he was annoying the hell out of me. I'm like, he just basically wasn't even acting. I think he just came up there and was just being himself. So for me, some points would kind of get cut off for him. But the fight scenes was off the hook, y'all. Like Jake Gyllenhaal wasn't playing. He got his body into shape for this one, and they was getting it in. Okay, I was like, all right, now, Jake, you better show them what you got. I wasn't mad at it at all. So, listen, I don't mind, like, that's why I try not to prejudge things until I watch it, because I don't mind admitting, like, wait a minute. And maybe it was because I wasn't expecting so much from it that I was able to enjoy it the way that I did. And I've seen kind of like mixed reviews, and, we all gonna have different opinions. We all are this subjective, but for me, I still was able to enjoy it. Okay, Matthew Wilson said it was, it's good. Yeah, I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I would watch it again. I would definitely watch it again. Then up next we have Three Body Problem. I didn't really know what this was supposed to be about, but I did get a chance to go and check it out. It's apparently based off an award-winning book. It was on Netflix. It's also sci-fi. Seems like we getting a lot of sci-fi lately, right? And a decision was made in 1960s China that echoes through space and time to a group of scientists in the present. So what this scientist did all the way back in the 1960s basically ends up having an effect on the scientists that's in the present. And baby, we had a lot of things going down with these damn scientists. We had people, being deleted. We had people being missing. We had a whole game in the mix. I mean, yeah, it was a lot going on with this. It definitely was very intriguing and very interesting. I will say that. Again, I don't want to give, any type of spoilers to any of these, just in case you want to go and check them out. And speaking of things that they are remaking, y'all. Oh Lord Jesus, have mercy. I'm hearing that they remaking Man on Fire. I don't want it. I'm sorry. I know I just finished saying not to prejudge things, but I don't want it. Okay. I'm also hearing they doing The People Under the Stairs. Okay. Scarface. Like Scarface. Not my Scarface, baby. We ain't doing that. The Wizard of Oz, whatever. Little Shop of Horrors, whatever. Spawn, whatever. Hoodlum. Child, listen. Anyway, y'all, Shirley. I actually want to do a review on this. This was good, and I didn't expect anything less, because I said as soon as I saw Regina King, like, put some respect on her daggone name, I knew she was not going to come to play. I was not disappointed at all. I was smiling from ear to ear through the whole damn thing. I was here for it. Of course, we had Regina King as Shirley Chisholm. We had Lance Reddick. And it's so funny because I think like 5 things that I watched recently had Lance Reddick in it, and RIP to him. I said, damn, he was putting in that work before he freaking left. Okay. He really was. He was not, playing at all. So God bless him. May he rest in peace, because he's been in a lot of things. And of course, we also had Terrence Howard in it as well. And I mean, you're not going to learn every single thing about Shirley Chisholm from this. I think with any, thing that they're doing a documentary on, it's kind of hard. to get it all into it. You know, they're going to pick the parts that they want to show. I think if you really want to learn more about her, then I would suggest that you watch the Chisholm 72 Unbought on Boss. It's on Prom. It's a documentary that they have up there. So if you really want to get deeper into her story, I definitely would recommend that you watch that. But as far as, you know, Regina King and what she did, baby, she did what she came to do. Like, that was it. And I really wish I had time to do a review on it. I don't know if by the time I get back, if I could still talk about it, if anybody will still want to even talk about it back then. But we shall see, you know. And while we are saying RIP, I would like also to say RIP to Louis Gossip Jr. You know, may he rest in peace. A king, a legend. Okay, and also very sad. Chance Perdomo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Only 27. You know, unfortunately passed away after a motorcycle accident. That's horrible. You know, I just finished mentioning Gen V, which is a show that I like a lot. So, you know, rest in peace to him as well. But the last one that I did get to see before we get into the stuff that's coming out in April, Baby Parish. And I think I made a mistake when I talked about this last month and said it was coming out on Netflix. I'm not too sure, but I feel like I did. It's not Netflix, it's AMC. And of course, we have Giancarlo Esposito. I'm probably butchering his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. He's been acting forever, ever. And I love every single thing that he is in. So I already knew I was going to want to see this. And he is a driver. You know, he lost his son. His family is struggling. You know, we trying to figure out what we going to do. He owned his own business, you know, but we having a little bit of money problems. We having family drama. We got a shady ass friend that's coming in the mix that's telling us about a job that we could do. And then when we get the job, we like, what the hell is this? Okay, what the hell did you get me into? That's all I'll tell y'all. I ain't going to ruin nothing for y'all. The first episode was fire as far as I'm concerned. And if you did just so happen to miss it, you didn't get to check it out, I would definitely say check it out. Okay. What's up, Tori and Rain? What's going on? Thanks for coming through. So now as we move into the April of it all, child. This is Loot on Apple TV. It's actually the second season, and I remember talking to y'all about the first season. I feel like the second season came back really, really fast. And I love me some Maya Rudolph, but I'm not even about to sit here and lie to y'all and tell y'all that I saw the first season, so I cannot tell y'all whether it was good or not good. If any of y'all watch it, you know, put it in the comments and let me know. And if you feel like it's good, then when I get a chance, I will try my best to check it out. It comes out April 3rd. You know, I know is a divorced woman that basically was divorcing her husband in the first season. And she had came into, I think it was 87 billion in her settlement. And I'm not quite sure exactly where we were going with that. I guess it was about her kind of whatever she was going to do now that she was single and she had this money or whatever the case may be. But I am a fan of Maya Rudolph. So, I mean, if I get a chance one day, I will probably like try to see what it's talking about. But I can't tell you anything other than that because I did not see the first season. So if anybody has seen the first season, you know, definitely let your girl know if that's something that I should be putting towards, you know, the front of my list. Next up, we have RSVP, which is a new show on BET Plus. Again, I have no clue. Okay, it comes out April 4th. Some BET shows be good. I know people be making jokes when it comes to BET, and I definitely can see why with some of them. But I did recently watch Kimba on BET, which was really good. It was based off a true story, and we did do a review on it. If y'all didn't catch that, definitely check it out. And I do review hop on with EJ the TV Junkie. Shout out to her from time to time for Daria from Detroit. And I've really been enjoying that. So I'm not going to just, automatically write it off, even though Perimeter was one that I wanted to check out last month. And I felt like that could have went somewhere with it being based around Atlanta, them talking about the Freaknik, the Red Dogs and all of that. And I feel like they dropped the ball. So some of them, are going to be better than others. But This is one that apparently follows the story of Tisha Coleman, a resilient survivor, an aspiring author that's hailing from the streets of LA. I don't know. We shall see. It could be good and could be hot garbage. Okay, we don't know. So we gonna have to go ahead and find out what's going on with them. Then we have All American Child. I didn't even know this was still coming on the CW. I said, child, Spencer's still out here in these streets. Is Spencer still in college or did he graduate? Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this was one that I started watching late in the game, and then I binged it, and I was all in. I was like, yeah, what's going on with All American? And then I just fell off again. I was like, yeah, no. I stopped watching, so I don't know what the hell happening with Spencer now. But y'all let me know. Okay, this is season 6. They still hanging in there. Came out April 1st. I said, child, Spencer. Did he graduate? Like, does anybody know? Or did he ever make it in anywhere? Excuse me. Matthew Wilson says, I haven't seen Homeboy in a flick in a minute. Forgot his name. Who was that? The one from RSVP? Kimber was really good. Yes, movie based off of real life events. Yeah, her story was crazy too. And unfortunately, it's still a lot of damn people out here. Hey, Booby, thanks for coming through. I'm running so far behind y'all because I started late. So, but we here. We gonna make it do what it do. So, y'all already know American Horror Story Child Delicate Part 2. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Part 1 was very much giving me Rosemary Baby, but then it started going somewhere else. I don't even know. I wasn't as much into this season as I've been into the other seasons for some reason, which a lot of shows did. They split it into 2 parts. So of course this is part 2, April 3rd, I think, or April 13th, whatever, child, on FX. Okay, with Emma Roberts, and then they added in Kim Kardashian, which kind of made me lose my interest right there. I ain't even gonna lie, but I mean, it's all right. I ain't gonna say it's the worst. I ain't gonna say it's the best. Nah. I may go back and revisit it because I had thought about doing reviews on it, but then I was like, yeah, no, and I end up just doing like the little the other one, the American Horror Stories, the anthologies. I did like a little recap with that, like around Halloween time. So but if y'all watch it, let me know. Tell me what's going on, how y'all feel about it. And then we have The Veil with Elizabeth Moss coming also on FX Hulu with April 30th. I actually like her a lot. I like her a lot. I know she was in the Invisible Man movie. She's been in a lot of things. She's in The Handmaid's Tale, which I'll do reviews on that. I don't know when the hell that's coming back. And apparently it's like a relationship between 2 women who play a deadly game of truth, lies, and they're on the road. One woman has a secret and the other woman has a mission to reveal it before thousands of lives are lost. I think I'm going to check this one out. It might be worth checking out. Let's see. Hey, Nita, what's going on? Yeah, Coven was the best. Coven is definitely the best. Okay. All right, movie. Torian, you know what time it is. Movie says AHS is a hit and miss some seasons. Yeah, also, so yeah, I definitely agree with that. Hey, Nita the Diva, thanks for coming through. So, hey, Moochie, what's going on, girl? So yeah, I think I would check this one out. It might be talking about something. Then this is the one that everybody in the whole internet was cursing out, baby. You couldn't look left, you couldn't look right, you couldn't look up, down, side to side. Child Center, everybody was like, get this trash up out of here. And I pretty much feel the same way. Again, I hate to judge stuff, but based off of the damn trailer that they dropped, I don't know what they was thinking. I don't know who the hell thought this was a freaking good idea, what they was thinking about. Of course, we got Steph Curry behind this, Norman Lear, Seth MacFarlane. I don't know. And then I'm shocked to see that. I don't know if I should say shocked or not. And that's what kind of makes me question, like, is it more to it that we didn't see or something, that what they decided to show us in the trailer? Because you got JB Smoove as, you know, one of the voices, doing the voice, Jay Farah, Yvette Nicole Brown, and Marisi. I don't want to mess up her name. I know she comes from Blackish, the young lady, and Martin. Usually she's very particular about things that she's involved in. So I'm really surprised. And I'm like, do they know something that we don't know? And then it does have Black writers and stuff like that. One of the writers was kind of going off on Twitter like, oh, this is something that I'm very proud of and we put a lot into. And if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it, whatever. But I'm like, how the hell did y'all release this trailer the way that y'all did and really thought that people was going to be here for this? I'm trying to understand what was the logic. What was y'all thinking? Because it did not give what you thought it was giving. Okay. And then they saying that it's supposed to be like James' grandchild or something like that. And it's a modern day family scratching and surviving, trying to make it and figure it out. Child, I'm trying to understand, how did they get back to the apartment? Because wasn't the apartment gone? Didn't they already move? I don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna wreck my brains trying to figure it out. But is anybody watching this? Let me know. Yes, people was dragging this damn thing all around, child. They had people pissed the hell off. Yeah, I guess she did do it for a check. A check is a check, but usually she is a little bit more picky. So what's up, Brillo? What's going on? The plug in the building. I just was like, what the hell is this? All right, moving right along. Baby, they done brung Woody Woodpecker out here in these streets too. He gonna be here April 12th. Okay. The reason why I may watch this is because it does have the award-winning voice actor reprising his role as Woody for the film sequel on Beloved Cartoons. I do like Woody Woodpecker, but I was like, really? We got a live action Woody Woodpecker movie? I don't know. That's April 12th on Netflix as well. And then I've never watched this. I've been hearing people talking about it forever. It's on 6 seasons, so I guess it must be doing something if everybody is, into it. But I can't sit here and lie to y'all and tell y'all watched it. This is The Circle, season 6, April 17th on Netflix. A strategic competition series where the players must choose whether to be themselves or other people while chasing a cash prize. Can anybody tell me if The Circle is good? Because I have no idea at all. Never watched it. Oh, Lord. Torian said he got some words for Yvette coming real soon. Yeah, the younger crowd may check it out. They might. I don't know who their target audience was with that one at all. Like, what was we doing here? Why are we here? Like, what was the reason? What was the reason? Okay, then we have The Upshaws Part 5, April 18th. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was into The Upshaws when it first started. I think I watched the first 3 seasons, if I'm not mistaken. Then when they came out with the last one, it was 2 parts. I think I saw the first part, but I never went back and watched the second part, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'll eventually get back to it. I don't know if it fell off, if it's still the same. I couldn't tell you. If anybody is watching, let me know. But it will be back April 18th. Of course, we have Wanda Sykes, Kim Fields, Mike Epps. I think they have a good chemistry, as a working class family, and they have their different struggles and, issues that be coming into the mix. Nita said The Upshaws, oh Lord, fell off. Okay, child. I was hoping maybe they didn't. But anybody that's interested, that will be there. Then we have Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scar Giver, April 19th, also on Netflix. I am not really haven't got to watch Rebel Moon, but I hear a lot of things about it. A colony at the edge of the galaxy fights for survival against a tyrannical ruling force. But I know a lot of people are into this. Maybe eventually I'll get to it, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie and tell y'all that I know anything about it because I don't. I do hear a lot of good things about it though. Um okay. Nita says I'll try to catch up eventually, but don't take it seriously. Torian said he is looking forward to part two. Okay. So then we have next Star Trek Discovery. I have not watched this either, but I know it's a lot of, Star Trek fans. They are on season 5, April 14th. This is actually going to be on um Paramount, and this is the 5th and final season for this, okay? An American television series, the crew of the Starship Discovery in the 32nd ceremony, more than 900 years after the original Star Trek series. Okay, so it's the 5th and the final season, and it's going to be April 14th for all the Star Trek fans. Then we have, I'm actually looking forward to this. Also on Paramount, Knuckles. I'm here for this. Knuckles, of course, based on the Sonic Hedgehog video game that I used to play all the time. Okay, we know that they had a spinoff, movies that came out, and this spinoff is actually taking place between the two events. So it's between the Sonic Hedgehog Part 2 that came out in 2022 and the Sonic Hedgehog 3 that came out this year, 2024, or that's coming out this year, child. Don't give me the line. And the series is following Knuckles as he trains, Deputy Wade Whipple. I'm gonna see what Knuckles talking about. I'm gonna see what Knuckles is talking about. No, I have not, Torian. I have not. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have not. Okay, it comes out Christmas Day. Okay. I know it's supposed to come out this year. I know. I didn't see the first one, I seen the second one. And I'll watch this one and see what the hell it's talking about. Okay. So then we have, I think this is based off of a game too. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I've seen something about this being based off of a game, Fallout. In future post-apocalyptic Los Angeles brought about a nuclear dissemination, citizens must live underground in bunkers to protect themselves from radiation, mutants, and bandits. Is anybody watching this or planning on watching this? I should say it's going to be coming April 11th on Prom. And Prom don't miss either. Apple TV and Prom be putting out some good shows. Okay. Kendall said I'm good on Knuckles. Yeah, I know I'm a kid at heart. I'll be loving stuff that's for kids. I mean, it don't have no age as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. But I'm interested in seeing that. Now, also coming from Prom, we have Them. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Okay, I discussed this with Kendall. I was not here for the first season. I could not stand the first season. That season traumatized the hell out of me. I was like, y'all doing too much. Not for me at all. Okay, I would never go back and rewatch that first season again. One time was enough for me. But I feel like this is gonna give what it needs to give. The preview was good to me, and then once I seen that they got the Queen Pam Grier up in here, I don't know if she gonna be in everything or she just gonna be one of the. I don't know, but all you gotta do is show me Pam Grier, and then the trailer looked good, and then we got Luke James, and I don't know, but I'm here for it. Okay, and we got Derby. I don't know how to say her last name, Debbie. Is playing a detective. Dawn Reese, of course, with the LAPD. This is like, she's a homicide detective. We see some homicides going on in the trailer, and it's the second installment, and it's going to be set in the 90s. And I am going to definitely check this out, because at first I was like, no, why do we have a second season? Like, I was about to be pissed off, like, no, I don't want it. But I think I do want it. Let me see. Booby says, The Fallout game is fire, so they gotta live up to. Okay, yeah, that's the problem too, because a lot of times it be good games, and then when they make them into shows or movies, it don't be, it don't be translating good. It don't be working out good for them. So I can't compare it to nothing because I'm not really familiar with the game, but I definitely would check it out. Okay, yeah, I saw this was coming back. Nita says I'm gonna try to give them another try this season since it's an anthology. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Kendall says I'm looking forward to season 2. I was scared as well. Yes. Yeah, the trailer looked crazy, so I'm definitely gonna check it out, and that's gonna be on April 25th, I believe. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was not interested in seeing this just based off the trailer. You know how sometimes it's either the actors or seeing the trailer, reading the description or whatever that could pique your interest. I was not. So shout out to my sweet perspective because she gave a breakdown, okay, of the synopsis, and I was like, well, wait a minute, this might be something interesting because I know I watched like the Tudors and what was it, the White Queen or the White Princess. I am into those type of, films that's based around true things. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry, this ain't HBO, this is Starz. And when she started talking more about it, I was like, I might want to check it out. That's probably not going to be the first thing I'm going to run to. But we have Mary and George is an historical psychodrama about the treacherous mother and son who schemed, seduced, and killed to conquer the court of England, okay, and bed, King James I, and become his powerful lover through intrigue and making her family richer and more titled and more influential than England had ever seen. And I'm like, this might be on some mess. I don't know. Julianne Moore, I do like her. I like her a lot. So I was like, I might throw this on my list. Booby said I'm good on this. I'm good on this one, Lord. Okay, you started it today. Okay. I did like those Tudors though. Y'all know, listen, Love After Lockup come back April 19th. I know a lot of people don't watch this, but I do. That's my guilty pleasure. I'm not a reality show girl, but for some reason this and 90 Day Fiance is the two that sucked me in, and then I kind of fell off with 90 Day, but I do reviews on Love After Lockup, and after I come back, this will be coming back. And so I will be definitely doing my reviews, and we will be back to the messiness and the foolishness of these damn people. I'll be up here cursing them out. They'll be making my blood pressure go up because they just be dumb as I don't know what, child. But I'm going to be here for it. And then we have monkeyman. I definitely want to go see this. I want to see it as soon as I saw the daggone, preview trailer. I was like, yes, please, thank you. I'm here for it. Dave Patel, Jordan Peele, like, yes, give it to me. Okay. Now I noticed something, y'all. Seem like a lot of sci-fi and a lot of scary stuff seems to be coming out in. All of the scary things, for some reason, very much are like going for the red and black. I don't know if red and black is supposed to be the color for scary, but it's just something that I noticed. But anyway, when monkeyman, a young man, of course, acts out Amiga living on like in an underground fight club type of thing or whatever, right? Where he's wearing the gorilla mask fighting for cash. After years of being suppressed and having this rage, he finds a way to infiltrate the enclave of the city's elite, and he unleashes an explosive retribution to settle the score with these men who took everything from him. And I'm here for it. So far, I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about this, but even if I didn't hear nothing good about it, I still just wanted to check it out for myself. Of course, it came out April 5th, my brother's birthday, and hopefully, I don't know what day I'm gonna get to go see it, but I'm hoping that I get to soon. Okay, review dropping tomorrow. Nita the Diva says monkeyman was nice. Okay. coming tomorrow. Oh, look, yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I want to see what you say about it. Kendall says, "Oh, I want to see Monkeyman. Love the movies with the martial arts." Yeah, he looked like he kicking some real like breaking people necks. Okay, in that preview. Then we have the Omen, and see what I mean, y'all. Like, is the red and black again? Like that. That poster pretty much looks the same as the Monkeyman one. The only difference is you can see that she a woman from the skirt, and then you have the cross on the bottom, but it's literally the same thing. So I don't know if they went and made the other one once they saw it and was like, wait a minute, that looked too similar. Because if you ain't know the names, it literally looked like the same damn thing. But anyway, with the Omen, the first Omen child, like we said, we know they either got to remake it or they got to say this is the prequel. This is how it all started before everything else, blah, blah, blah. So this came out April 5th as well. We have a young woman that is sent to Rome to begin a life of service at the church, but encounters a darkness, okay, that causes her to question her faith, uncovering a terrifying conspiracy to bring upon the birth of the evil incarnate in Rome. Child. Right. Yes, this is before Damien. We going all the way back into time. Okay. Oh shoot. She said my raggedy theater canceled my screening. Oh wow. Yeah, the Omen with the evil, yeah, with Damien. I used to watch all of those. So I don't know. I'll check this one out. Then I'm interested in this, y'all. Oh, Abigail, she got my interest. Okay. April 19th in theaters. Okay. A group of would-be criminals kidnap a 12-year-old daughter of a powerful underage figure, holding her for ransom in an isolated mansion. Now, that within itself, I'm saying you are kidnapping a 12-year-old daughter of a powerful underworld figure. That by itself is like, why would you do that? Because if he's so damn powerful, like, you really thinking you just gonna be able to hold his daughter from ransom and nothing ain't gonna happen to you? And obviously they picked the wrong little damn girl to decide to kidnap, because their plan starts to unravel when they discover that the young captive is actually a bloodthirsty vampire. I said, go ahead and get them, Abigail. Okay, chew they behinds right on up. Oh God. So I'm here for this. I want to check that out. As soon as I seen the preview for that, I forgot what movie I was there to see. And this preview came up. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Kendall says these psychological thrillers, I don't know, maybe watching the original one with my brothers. Oh Lord. Yeah, the first one came out all the way back there in 1976. Yeah. For the Omen. Soria said keyword underworld. Right. Like, why would y'all think y'all gonna go ahead and take her and everything was gonna be okay? So they set their damn self up with that one. All right. Yeah, it looks it looked like it's gonna be a hot mess. Okay. They over there thinking they doing something. So I said, okay, I want to check that out. Then this one is called Damaged. It's going to be out April 12th. And all I had to see was Samuel L. Jackson. That's it. If Samuel L. Jackson is in it, I'm going to find out what the heck is talking about. Okay. So we have Don Lawson, a Chicago detective that travels to Scotland to link up with a Scottish detective, Boyd, following the resurgence of a serial killer whose crimes match an unsolved case that he looked into 5 years previous in Chicago. I'm going to see what this is talking about. Why not? You know, what's the worst that could happen? You're going to hear Samuel L. Jackson say a couple of MFs and probably be kicking somebody behind. I'm going to check it out. Okay, so again, that will be April 12th. And then we have Sting. I don't really care about this, but you never know. Somebody, these last ones is just kind of some honorable mentions that I came across. To me, this is very much giving Charlotte's Web but she done got pissed off and she about to take out people. The evil Charlotte Webb. That's what this is giving me. And it's crazy because the main character, the little girl name is Charlotte. So Charlotte is a rebellious 12-year-old girl that finds a tiny spider and she keeps it in a jar. But all of a sudden, the spider starts to grow at a monstrous child, y'all know what I'm trying to say, rate, and develop an insatiable appetite for blood as her neighbors begin to disappear. Child, Charlotte and that spider would be the hell up out my damn house. I don't do spiders. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. I love horror movies, but I don't do no spiders and I don't do no damn rats. As soon as they start bringing that in there, it's a no for me, dog. I ain't got it to do. Okay. So that is Sting coming April 12th for anybody that is interested. Then we have the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. I love Henry Cavill, so he's in this. You know, this is a Guy Ritchie film, I believe. In theaters April 12th. It's a top secret combat unit that uses unconventional techniques to battle Nazis during World War II. This was based off of a book, and I believe that it may be based off of a true story. I don't know that I'm gonna watch it in theaters. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't go to too many theaters too often for too many things. It gotta really be something that I'm like, oh yes, I gotta see that. If it's not, then I will wait for it to come on streaming services, and I'll probably check it out. Just me personally, but you know, I always try to find as much stuff as I can to tell y'all about. Then also, I've been hearing a lot of people talking about this. I've been seeing people going to early screenings for it. This is of course Zendaya. This is in theaters April 26th. Challengers. It don't really sound that interesting to me, but it may be. You know, she is playing Tashi, a tennis player, right? That is turned coach, and she transforms her husband into a mediocre player. Who is a mediocre player, I should say, into a world famous Grand Slam champion, right? And to jolt him out of his recent losing streak, she basically puts him into the lowest part of a challenger event at the lowest level in the tournament. And tensions are running high where she ends up standing across from a now burned out Patrick, who's her ex, her former best friend, and her former boyfriend. Okay. Challengers. I don't know. But I've seen a lot of people basically saying they was going to early screenings for that. So maybe we'll start to hear more people talk about, you know, whether it was given anything. And then we have Humane. This is another one that's very much giving me sci-fi or like that horror type of film. Like I said, it seems like a lot of those is coming out. Either you have people that stuck in bunkers, people that, you know, they freaking in space. It's parallel universes. There's a lot of that going on. So this one is Humane, April 26th. In the wake of environmental collapse that's forcing humanity to shed 20% of the population, a family dinner erupts into chaos when a father plans to enlist in the government's new you think I don't know why my words is getting tongue-tied, euthanasia program, and it goes horribly awry. Okay, so we got the environment collapsing, humanity shedding, the population dropping, and you know, we got these different programs that we putting humans into. I could see something like this happening in real life. Child, we ain't probably that far from it now, to be honest. So if anybody, you know, is interested in this one, that is April 26th in theaters. Then, you know, we ain't gonna spend no time on this. This is another one. I should have had this earlier when we was talking about remakes. Please tell me why they did Don't Tell Mom the babysitter's dead. Like, no, I'm good with the original. I don't want to see it. I'm so good with the original. I don't know why they have another one of this. Then this is another one that's in limited theaters. Have not been hearing about it at all. Is with Jennifer Hudson, Carmen Quavizane. I'm probably butchering this little girl name. I know who she is, but I don't know how to pronounce her first name, so I'm just gonna say Q Wallace, Mila Jovovich, and Sam Worthington. And it's basically another one that is where we having like, you know, the world coming to the end type of damn thing going on. Okay. Is a East Flatbush, you know, they're living in East Flatbush, Brooklyn. Is a mother and daughter, which I would assume is Jennifer Hudson's character and Q Wallace's character. They're barely surviving on oxygen, right? Is an oxygen-less world, right? So they have to band together and protect each other, and they're living again in this apartment where they have to wear masks when they go out and all of this. And one of the times that her husband leave, which I believe is common, you know, he does not come back. So at this point, she's presuming that he's dead. But then we have these two strangers that show up to their house. Well, two intruders, they say, right? And some kind of way they're telling her that they have information on the husband and they know, you know what I'm saying, where he's at or whatever. They're claiming to know him. And she lets them in the damn house against her better judgment. And it's like, oh, well, you know, are they what they appear to be? And it's like, obviously not, girl. If we in a world where we low on damn freaking air and we can't breathe and we gotta wear a mask and two random people show up at your damn house telling you they know your husband, why would you be letting them in the freaking bunker? Like, I don't even think I need to see this movie to know what the hell gonna happen, but you know, I still check it out. Lord, yeah, end of the world movies is definitely yeah, I don't know. It's so weird that they putting out so many of these now, and then Halloween time, I don't even think they had that many. It's just interesting to me that it seemed like a lot of them are either sci-fi, you know, horror and things of that nature. But you know, we shall see. I will watch it at home though. And I mean, it's in limited theaters anyway, so it's probably going to be hard for you to find. And I'm also noticing that a lot of the black films that's coming out, they're putting them as limited theaters where, you know, you got to go to West Bubble to even find where the hell is that. So that's another thing. But then we have Cash Out with John Travolta. This is just an honorable mention. To be honest, they don't even say where you can watch this at. I think it said like video on demand and streaming. Like, I don't know what's happening. John Travolta is starting to do like, you know, those straight to streaming, straight to video type of movies like Bruce Willis was doing. But I do like him. This is out April 26th, and apparently he is a professional thief. Um, you know, on a mission attempting the biggest heist with his brother robbing a bank when it goes wrong and they are trapped inside surrounded by law enforcement. Tensions rise as Mason negotiates with his ex-lover, who is also the lead, you know, negotiator on the damn police force or whatever, right? And I think this is the last one that I have, which is also video and streaming. April 26th as well, and that is Bloodline Killer. Tyrese is in it, which Tyrese is a pain in my damn behind, but even child. But it is a terrifying situation when Maria Cole, you know, has to try to build around her shattered life after her family is murdered by her damn deranged and crazy obsessed cousin. I'm like, what? Child, your cousin took your family out? Let me see. Kendall says, I know Zendaya is busy doing other movies. One of the cast passed away. Oh yeah, with what you call it? Yeah, because they said that's on hold and they don't even know if it's coming back. Well, I can't think of the name of it. I know what you're talking about. Euphoria. That was my show. Yeah. Nita says, I hate that John Travolta's reduced to video. Yeah, he's so talented. Like, after a while, I don't know what be happening. I guess sometimes it's just like money is money, and we just gonna go ahead and get whatever we could get. Heist movie, love those. No cries for me. Yeah, he just be doing too much. If he could keep his mouth shut, then maybe, but he be irking my damn nerves. Like, he could sing his behind off. You know, his acting is pretty decent, but then, child, you get up there on that social media, I get completely turned the hell off. So, But yeah, y'all, that's basically what I had for today, as far as movies and shows. If I come up, of course, any other ones, of course, I'll put it up in my community tab. I am gonna be gone from I think it's the 10th to the 16th, taking a little me time, going to my family's memorial. So I will not be doing any YouTube at all during that time. This is a first for me. Nothing, not a zero zip. Okay. So I wanted to definitely make sure that I came up here today and did my self-care and did my, what you should be watching before I go. And I will still be with the ladies on Monday to talk about, the episode of BMF. That's probably gonna be the last live that I'm gonna do. Make sure that y'all like, comment, share, subscribe if you so inclined. Yeah, I'll be working a lot. I'm used to doing some type of video every single day, sometimes 2 and 3 a day. So it's a lot for me, even though people was like, wait, you was on break, I still see you up there. But I'm like, yeah, you don't see me the way you normally been seeing me. Okay, so some days I'll be missing y'all. I'll be feeling funny when I'm not getting busy, but don't worry, because trust me, when the shows start coming back between the end of April and May, I'll be getting busy again. But I definitely appreciate everybody for their understanding and their prayers and their condolences and all that good stuff. And child, when I get back, and then I'm gonna be going crazy again. So I'm definitely gonna enjoy my downtime while I can. Okay. But yeah, y'all. Let me know if y'all do watch any of the movies or shows. If y'all know anything that I should be watching, definitely let me know so I could tell the other people about it. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Eat good, drink good, live good, rest good, and all of that good stuff. Candy Love, again, happy early birthday to you. Okay. Hope that you enjoy your birthday. You celebrate and you have many, 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 many more. Okay. Thank you, Lemon Kush Pepper, for coming through. Thank you, Torian, for coming through. Kenzu, Nita the Diva. If y'all not subscribed to Nita the Diva, definitely make sure that y'all subscribe to her channel and check her out. She is talking about Shogun and reality talk TV. Yo, Shogun is fire. I didn't put that up here as one that I watched, but I have been watching it and I already been talking about it every damn chance I get. I love that show. It's so good. So if for some reason you wasn't too sure whether you should be watching that or not, definitely watch it and then go check out her reviews on it. Lemon Kush Pepper, thank you for coming through. Matthew Wilson, definitely appreciate you guys for coming through. Anybody that comes on the replay, let me know. Replay game, you came by. Okay, put some flames up in the sky. Tell me what y'all watching, what y'all like, what y'all don't like, all that good stuff. Let me see who else was here. I think Moochie came in, Torian, Brillo. So shout out to all of y'all that was able to stop in. Definitely appreciate you checking in the den with your girl. And I will see y'all guys later. Toodaloo. Oh gosh. Yeah, if it will let me out of here. Some days it don't want to let me in. Some days it don't want to let me out. As Moochie would say. See y'all later.